guys, it's your girl Jess Renae, your serial entrepreneur and renovation specialist. I'm bringing you a video on my new flip in East Point, Georgia. Guys, I'm super excited about this flip because I'm going to be using my ebook, Not Another Renovation. Y'all, I wrote an ebook that gives you all of my tips and strategies on how to complete a successful interior renovation. Now, I know you've already watched all of the renovation shows, and actually it has gotten you to this point now where you're ready to step out. But as a renovator myself, I do feel like they kind of leave out those detailed information. And those detailed information is really what makes for a great renovation. And so I cover that and much more in my ebook. Now, I also made a master schedule to help guide you through this renovation. You can use it to schedule and budget, and I guarantee you it will make your renovation smoother. I'll get into the master schedule a little later in this video, but for now, let's jump into this flip, y'all. I'm doing an investor flip in East Point, Georgia. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath bungalow. These homes are found often in East Point, Georgia, and sell in the high 90s to low 200s. I'm going to be starting by clearing the house out, smoothing all of the ceilings, and putting a fresh coat of paint on the walls. We're going to sand, stain, and finish the floors. Then we're going to add a nice design wall to the living room, change out the light fixture. In the kitchen, we're going to add cabinets and countertops. We're going to do a built-in fridge and washer and dryer area. We're going to change the back door and finish her off with a nice backsplash. For the second bedroom, we're just going to do a nice cleanup, add some shelf to the small closet, and we're done. For the master, we're actually going to close off the original closet that was in there. It was just way too small and an unusable space. And then we're going to build a new closet inside of the room, giving them a little bit more space in that closet. Now for the bathroom, we are going to have to move some plumbing and finish up the electrical. We're going to close up the walls and the ceilings. We're going to add some towel in the shower and on the floor, add a new toilet, a new vanity, and finish it off with a new mirror. All right, guys, so before getting started, you have to have a design in mind. You can't just jump into this thing saying, I'm just going to design as I go. No, it doesn't work that way. To get a realistic budget, you need to have an idea of where you want to go. Either you are going to come up with this design, or you need to go ahead and hire a professional to come up with the design for you. But as you move forward with your flip, you will need to know where you're going so that you can get some real prices on that. All right. So for this home here, we're going to be taking this home and turn it into a nice modern farmhouse. We're going to be using a lot of wood tones, a lot of warm tones. We're also going to bring some cool grays and whites into this element as well. Top it off with some black and gold just to add a nice little pizzazz to it. And so that's what we're going with this house. Now, the thing about this design is it can change. Hopefully it doesn't. But as we begin to really ask these contractors, what is it going to cost for me to do these certain things? Once you start to look into the materials that are needed to fulfill this design, will you have enough time in your schedule to wait? For example, special order windows are taking 4 to 6 months to get back. Do you have 4 to 6 months in your project to wait on windows? So these are some of the things that you're going to have to start thinking through to see if that design is actually possible. Guys, get comfortable in making changes, because in this business, change is going to come. You can't be married to one idea until that idea has happened or you've gotten confirmation that that idea is a go. Okay, guys, so the next thing you want to do is meet with your contractors or your subcontractors. If you are hiring a contractor, they will come with their own subs. You don't have to worry about that. You just interview different contractors and boom, there you go. If you decide to manage the renovation yourself completely, then you will be meeting with the different subcontractors. Make sure you're straight up with them and let them know, hey, I'm getting quotes from different people. So they'll have an idea of what to expect, and give them a date that you'll be getting back to them to let them know if they got the job or not. Now, some subs may want to give you a quote over the phone. They may ask for pictures. They may ask for square footage, and that's okay too. Don't feel a little leery about that. Just some people don't want to waste their gas coming out if they know that it's a possibility they may not get a job. We'll walk through with each one of your subs. Based off of your design, they will give you a realistic cost and time that they can get that done. Use that information to decide what you really can do in this renovation and what you're going to have to give up. So once you've chosen the contractor or the subcontractors that you're going to be working with, you're going to take those numbers, those notes, sit down and fill out your master schedule as best as you can. The more you have filled out, the easier it will be for you later on in your renovation. Okay, guys, so let's get into this master schedule. Okay, here's a sample schedule. I have not completed the schedule out, but I just want to use this as an example to kind of show you some of the things that you can do. New locations, new categories, new phases, and we can add new subcontractors. Vendors list, where you can add new vendors. Here you can also add if they have insurance, if they do the expiration date and the insurance company, add different locations. If you see that a location is not listed here, let's say like crawl space, you can add that there, and then once you exit out of this, you will now see a crawl space listed. From there you can add the category. Let's say we're going to insulate the crawl space. I'm going to add new plastic and insulation. All right, and then you can put your start date here and then your finish date there, and then here you can put your phase. We're going to say we're going to get this done in phase 3. Okay. And then here we would have put our subcontractor. We can say sample company here. And then complete it with track your budget. As you complete items, you can put the total amount of money that you spent for that particular line item. The cool thing about this schedule is you can filter your list to pull up any information that you need for that particular time. So if you only want to pull up electrical items, we want to make a scope of work for our electrician. We're going to click on those 3 lines to the right of category. We're going to clear it, find electrical, and click electrical. Voila, it's only going to give you the electrical items. Now you can print that list or email that list to your subcontractor, and everybody is on one accord. All right, guys, so once you filled out a master schedule and you finalize your design and you have your final scope of work, I like to do one more final walkthrough with each sub, and that's usually the day that they're getting started, so that we are clear on what is expected. I use my master list to break up the list by sub so that I'm able to do a thorough walkthrough and I know that they are clear on what I'm expecting. You can check out more details on getting started on your renovation and how to deal with subs. Head over to my website to purchase your copy of Not Another Renovation. That's www.itsjessrenae.com. Get your copy today, guys. You won't regret it. All right, guys, so I will see you in the next clip where we get started on week 1. I love week 1. Not just for demo day, but just to see that ball rolling. It's always super exciting. All right, guys, see you in the next clip. Remember, sharing is caring. See you in the next video. Windows are taking 6 to 8 weeks. For example, windows are taking 4 to 6 weeks. Do you have 4 to 6? No. For example, windows are taking 4 to 6 months to get back. For example, special order windows are taking 4 to 6 months to get back. Do you have 4 to 6 months in your project